And then after proving Hooke's law using the Taylor series, the next thing it is to find a differential equation, a simple harmonic motion. So sesiprovile ke ukuthi f is equals to negative kx. And we also know ukuthi for any object that is moving, in the Newton's second law, it always applies to all objects that are moving. So we can say ukuthi the force is also equals to the mass times the acceleration. But because we are doing a differential equation, I will write it as m times x double dot. We are using Newton's notation. So f is equals to negative kx, f is also equals to bani, mx double dot. Lo x double dot is just representing the acceleration of the object. So since these two are equal, we can equate these two again. So if we equate these two, we're gonna get that negative kx. Okay, let's just say mx double dot is equals to negative kx. And from here, there are two equations where position ekumele siwazi. There are two equations of position that we can get from this. So let us start with the first one. So the first one is we're gonna say mx double dot and then all right, it's fine. Let's just divide by m. Divide by m on both sides. When you divide by m on both sides, you get negative k over m times x. So acceleration is equals to negative k over m times x. So now acceleration, I should say this is the second derivative, yani a position. So what must be a position so that now we derive 2 times we're gonna get this equation. So actually you need a lot of mathematics to do that, but you don't have to show that. But basically the idea is here, since the acceleration is, we can just say this is the second derivative a position, so that it becomes simple. So a second derivative a position or acceleration is equals to bani negative k over m times x. What must be the equation of position? So interesting notice number 1 is to say k is a constant, is spring constant, m mass is also a constant, it doesn't change. So this we're gonna give it a name, k over m, excluding the negative. K over m, we're gonna give it omega squared as the name. So we're gonna call it omega squared. We don't call it omega, we just say omega squared. There is a reason for that. So after doing the mathematics, we find out for us to get a second derivative, with position, our position as a function of time must be equals to a cos omega t plus phi. So actually for us to be able to get this as acceleration, equation yakho position it must be a cos omega t plus phi. You still remember A is the maximum displacement and it is the amplitude. So for example, in this particular diagram, mauzo displace let's just say you displace it to 5 meters. So 5 meters the amplitude is the biggest displacement away from any equilibrium position. So the amplitude is the maximum displacement away from the equilibrium position. And then this is x is equals to a cos omega t plus phi. Phi is just the phase angle. We're still gonna see how it works. And then in that case, lana velocity is equals to bani is negative a omega sine omega t plus phi. And then the acceleration, if you derive the position again, if you derive this, so tolubani negative a omega squared and then cos of omega t plus phi. So low acceleration loan S9, it is actually the same thing as this one that we have here, because here if we just look at a cos omega t plus phi, no x. So in other words, the acceleration here to here is actually equals to negative omega squared times bani times x. So for us to be able to find the acceleration when we derive 2 times, our position must be this equation. So this is the first equation that represents a position. This is the first equation that represents a position. There is another equation also that represents a position, but leyo iswe is sine graph. How do we get that? We're still going to go back here and try to derive another equation for a position. So now here we have got mx double dot is equals to negative kx. When we transpose negative kx, we get mx double dot plus kx is equals to 0. And then now from here, remember omega squared, you have defined it to be ubani, k over 1, k over m. Omega squared is k over m. So here, basically, we've got mx double dot. If we divide all sides by m here, if we divide by m, we're going to remain with acceleration here plus k over m nobani, omega squared. So we can just say this is plus omega squared times x is equals to 0. So masa in general, you need to do some complex mathematics known as the general equation, something like that, general solution. But don't worry about it too much. You won't need it. Yeah, it's unnecessary. But you can do it if you are passionate about mathematics that much. Yeah, but a general solution for this equation will be given by x at t. X at t is equals to a sine omega t plus bani b cos omega t. All right, a no b, they are just constants that we don't care what are they for. We just don't care. So this is just a general solution. So this is the general solution. This is the general solution for the equation. So Master's and the general solution, we can further simplify it again using a right angle triangle. And then when we further simplify it, we find that x at t is equals to a sine omega t plus delta. We're going to use delta for a phase change. Yeah, so there are a bunch of steps that you must take, such as Euler equation, e to the power ntonton, to get to here. But this is the final general solution. And then now, to make your general solution even more simplified, to compress it to be a one trigonometric ratio, see the position at a certain time is given by a sine omega t plus delta. So one can my equation out to this one and this one. All of them, they describe any position at a certain time. A position efanayo then. But here is that you are using a cosine graph. Here you are using a sine graph to describe it. Because remember, sine and cosine, they are co-functions of each other. They you can change them, given that you shift them by 90 degrees. So if we want to describe a harmonic motion using a graph, if we want to describe it using a graph, let's just say now is spring and a block system here too. Let's just say you have now stretched this mass M. Let's just say lana the way equilibrium position. This was the equilibrium position. So now you have stretched this to a certain amplitude. This is the maximum displacement. And then Maso represent on a cosine graph, the harmonic motion. If we use a cosine graph to describe it, this will be your position here. This will be your position, and then this will be your time in seconds. So this is position in meters, this is time in seconds. So since here, motion here, to see, I'm sure at the moment when you release the block, I'm sure you have pulled the block from the equilibrium position. So mouse release, it will start moving back. So njengoba ilana iblock yakho, amplitude yayo, it is at its maximum position. It is at its maximum position. When it moves from lana to lana, graph yakho, lokho representa object yayo imove from lana to lana. So it has moved from the maximum position to the equilibrium position. Remember, with equilibrium position, x no 0. That's why your graph must touch the x-axis with equilibrium position. And then now, when the object yako is a mover from lana to another, to the negative amplitude, and it's as a mover ngalena foot, maybe it will reach somewhere here. But leo amplitude so it's injani negative because it's going to the left. So lana age izohamba. This is the negative amplitude. This was the positive amplitude. Kanjeni. And then from this negative amplitude izobuyela kubani ku equilibrium position. 9. Yabuyela ku equilibrium position. And then from the equilibrium position thank you. From the equilibrium position izobuyela back to la iqale khona 9 to the maximum. So lana we have just represented in motion yale object. Uthi le object yakho iqale la ka position A and then now equilibrium position, let's just say this is B, this is C. So basically into yenzekile lana, it was here at the maximum displacement at the amplitude, and then you release the block. So this is position A, iqaleni. When you release the block, it went to any equilibrium position. So this is position B, the equilibrium position where the displacement is 0. And then yadlula equilibrium position to the left by the same amplitude to the left. So this is position C. And then yabuyela futhi to the equilibrium, back to the equilibrium, and then yabuyela to bani to where it started. So this is how you represent that using a what? A cosine graph. But you can also take your motion and represent it using a sine graph as well. Ungakwazi ukusebenzisa a sine graph to represent your motion as well. To say ukuthi this is a sine graph. Lama graph lawa, they are same graphs, they are similar graphs. The sine and cosine is the same thing. It's just that one is shifted by 90 degrees from the other. So now this is a sine graph, this is a cosine graph. Kodwa yonke lento le it still describes any position, a object. So the equation says here la it's x is equals to a cos omega t plus phi. Lega sine says what x at t is equals to bani a sine omega t plus delta. So the difference here is the phase angle. U delta, we use U delta when we are talking about any sine graph. And then sevensa ubani U phi when we are talking about any cosine graph. But basically, wonke lama graphs now, they describe the same position of the same object. If phase angle basically is if you want to see a sine graph yako, how many degrees is it shifted? Remember, we'll say here this can be plus or minus, meaning that you can shift it to the left or you can shift it to the right. So ngenze uthi graph yako is shifted to the left or a graph yako is shifted to the right. So njengoba sine cosine graph kanjeni, you can try to shift it to the left or you can shift it to the right by a certain angle. Remember, trigonometric function, if you have got sine theta kanjeni, y is equals to sine theta, and when k is equals to sine theta plus 20 degrees. Which you have shifted y by 20 degrees to the left. And plus is to the left. So the phase angle lona, it just tells you you have shifted towards the left. So U delta no phi, they have got a difference of bani or pi over 2. They've got a difference of 90 degrees. Remember, we've said a sine graph changes to be a cosine graph when you shift it by bani by 90 degrees. So kahle ungakwazi ukutransforma lento lena uyenze sibe yini ibe sine graph. Or you can transform this to be a cosine graph. Remember, we say whenever you do something like let's say now equation yako x is equals to a cos omega t plus phi kanjeni. If you want to change this to be a sine graph, what are you going to do? You are going to say this is a sine. Phakathi you are going to do what? You're going to add with 90 angisho. Hey, you have to add 90 there. So this is omega t plus, now we want to use delta when we add to bani, 90. So the pi over 2 basically is telling you what you have actually changed this. You have actually made cos abe sine. But both these equations are described by a position into yini. It depends on the information engakanani, but it describes the same thing. So that's the idea, to just say ukuthi lo delta lon nalo phi lon, they are both phase angles. Ashiyana ngobani? Pi over 2 radians, oku 90 degrees. But all of them, they describe the position of this object as it moves in simple harmonic motion. So those ones are the differential equations for a position. Yeah.